Hey there traders, welcome to another market update video. Today is the 23rd of April 2021 and we've got quite a bit to talk about. So we're going to start off here on the Bitcoin chart, on the 4-hour chart. And this descending triangle did play out to the downside. As you can see right here, we had that measured move. And we spoke about the fact that this measured move could possibly point down towards this previous level of structure. As you guys can see, we did meet that level. And we actually broke below that, accompanied by some decent volume. So for now, I'd be cautious and wait for this market to show us what to do. This is a level of structure here that could possibly roll the market back down. But if we do happen to bounce from this point, I'd look for some short opportunities around this previous liquidity zone all the way up here. So quite a dramatic drop in price here. And it's something that we do need to keep in mind moving forward for the rest of the week and the weekend as well. That's right ahead of us. So that's Bitcoin. I think short term we might see a bounce. I think that bounce will be sold back into. If we do see any kind of reason to take any long positions down here, remember on the weekly chart we're aiming for that 21 exponential moving average, which does line up with this previous level of structure on the weekly chart. And that's around $45,000. So being rejected from this level, that's definitely a level that I'll be paying attention to perhaps take a long position from there. Ethereum, I do want to talk about this. We did speak about this yesterday morning. If we did break above our previous swing high accompanied by volume, you can see right there the volume started spiking up. We would take a long position around these parts. We did take that long position. And as you can see, the market just rolled back down. So this was a major dump happening overnight while we all were sleeping. And you can see Ethereum currently bouncing off the 200 exponential moving average. I do think we're going to be sold back into around this particular liquidity zone. So we'll keep an eye on that one, see if we can find some reasons to take shorts. And then ultimately come back down towards the 200 simple moving average, and that's where I'll be looking to take some long positions inside of this liquidity zone right there. Bitcoin Cash broke out to the downside here, made our measured move to the downside, as you can see, almost to the T. Currently seeing that short-term bounce again. I think that short-term bounce is going to be sold back into around this previous level of structure, this liquidity zone. So again, something I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Goodness me, what did I just do? Let me just add Chainlink here again. Okay, so there we go. So Chainlink is going to be the next one we want to speak about. Same thing here. Broke above our resistance, had some volume behind this move. We wanted to buy a previous level of structure. As you can see, this one rolled over and took us out completely overnight as well. So these kinds of moves to the downside that are this aggressive and taking us out this aggressively usually will be bought back up for an initial bounce, but usually then you'll see the rollover happening and we will see another low, one more low here. And that's what I'm going to be interested in buying. If we do make it back up to this level of structure here, however, I do think it's a good idea to be looking for some short opportunities. Most of these cryptos are looking like short opportunities at the moment. So right over here, this is where we wanted to take some long positions. After the break of this previous level of structure, we can see it was resistance and support, and resistance here again. Hoping that it would hold as support. Everything was pointing to the upside here according to our rules. We had the entry criteria met. We broke above previous level of structure accompanied by volume. So this was our level that we wanted to buy Uniswap yesterday. As you can see, also just rolled back over and took us out. So for Uniswap right now, the level that we're currently testing is a level that I would be looking for a potential short position, shorter term. And then I think that after that rollover, we're probably going to see some buyer opportunities on this one as well. For Monero, we also saw that major meltdown happening. Most of these altcoins and cryptos did. So right now, any kind of test back up to around $360 is to be expected to be sold back into. NEO, same thing here. Previous level of structure is coming in around this part. Right here, we actually have a lovely little order block. So I do think this will act as resistance around $92.46. So we'll keep an eye on that one. I do think all of these markets will overall still make another leg to the downside before we see any kind of major bounces. For example, right here we have Litecoin, beautiful little liquid zone right there. It's to be expected to act as resistance as the price makes its way back up there. So yeah, short term we could see a bounce, but I think overall we'll see a rollback down in price. For most of these cryptos, I do expect another leg to the downside. BNB, any kind of price back up to 535, spot 56. I do think that's going to be a short opportunity as well. Previous level of structure actually did hold this, so this is a level that I'm paying attention to. And it did hold this previous level of support right here quite well, not 100% well, but currently bouncing from that zone. But I do think ultimately this will be sold back into as soon as we reach that level. And then last but not least, let's talk about the dollar. So we can see the dollar is currently acting, respecting this level as resistance, and is currently sweeping the lows. So with the dollar currently sweeping the lows, perhaps just going to take out some over leveraged positions and then start bouncing to the top again. We do see some divergences starting to form around these lows. As soon as this dollar starts bouncing inside of this zone, that's when we can expect that next leg down for crypto. So any kind of leg up here, I do think once again will be sold back into. Thank you guys so much for watching. Trade with proper risk management, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.